Hey, and the light works.
Oh, it's a new fob. The old one works, but I might as well not have a light on it.
Okay, I need to move my seat back a bit, and that's not the slide.
Left side.
Left side.
All the way at the bottom. So I touched it forward.
So what do I need to know before I get started?
Clutch is a bit heavy. It grabs at the top. And
Oh wow.
yeah.
Nothing. You were right about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I get resistance right away, and then it goes away.
Yeah, it feels like there's like a step in it too. If you
Yeah.
get it out, it's. I think it's just the cable not being tight enough.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
It doesn't like the short shift. It drops RPMs right away. You gotta take it up.
Take it up. How? What do you like to shift at?
I usually just go all the way to 4 most of the time, or 5.
All right. Shift it forward then.
If you do want a short shift, you gotta hold the gas just a little bit, just so it doesn't drop.
Okay.
If you want to hear a burble after you let go, just let the gas in a little bit. You hear little burbles. Steering is a bit heavy. It is power steering, but I think there's a leak somewhere. Also, there's a vacuum leak, so you'll feel it like just drop, but it comes back up again.
Feel what drop?
The RPMs. And the suspension is there's a lot of suspension travel. It's just that because I put bigger tire wheels on the back,
right,
it does scrape a bit.
Okay.
But not like it's fine. It's scraped already. It's doesn't do any damage. If it does happen, don't feel bad.
Okay.
But just try to avoid.
What?
Big bumps.
Big bumps.
Like bumps are fine. Just don't go too fast over them.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna go for some headlights. Do I just turn?
Try to clockwise for on.
All right. Good there. Not good there. Still good there. Not good there. This is the most nervous thing about driving other people's cars. This stuff right here.
It's also the nervous thing about this car is that because it's sluggish and low RPMs, you can't just take off.
Right.
You gotta like ride on the RPMs and all.
All right, they're in that left lane, so I'm going. Take it to 7. All right.
There's a rev limiter.
I feel like there's a lot of car behind me, and unlike 80s cars, I don't see the hood in this thing.
I know, it's weird.
The hood is quite long, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know where it ends. I know those wheels are far in front of me because you don't feel them in the footwell. I feel like I'm sitting very much in the car, rather on top of it. Right. I thoroughly enjoy the seating position. Gosh, my hands are almost perfect here. Now it's very smooth in its delivery in that I don't feel any torque surge at all. It's a little bit slow to rise, but it doesn't really drop off that well.
It's pretty linear.
Yeah. Am I still in just second gear?
Yep.
All right.
It doesn't feel like an almost 30-year-old car.
Although that first gear is a little bit odd. That was the scrape?
Yeah, that was the scrape.
It's squatted down under acceleration.
Yeah.
That I need first. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Much revs. How would someone race something like this if you use that much revs in between? Would you have to just ka-chunk it in between and just...
Oh, I just do it nicely.
Oh, okay.
Like pull it in. The only time I put it all the way
Oh,
in.
that's the way it felt, right? Right there. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I guess that would take some getting used to. That
It took me a long time to get used to this.
again, I'm tempted to short shift it down, but since I have what's so many more revs to play with than like a normal 80s car.
Yeah, it feels like you're already at the top end. But
Right, but there's so much more to do, which we can now experience as we merge back onto Route 61 and need every single bit of it. Okay, here we go. Here's everything that she has. Sounds great. Okay, I'm going right to fifth. It's not Japanese in its revs. Even at full throttle, the revs still take a little bit to get to the top.
Yeah.
Although they don't fall right back down. My impression is it feels like it holds the revs longer by itself. It's maybe through some sort of engine management system, or maybe just voodoo or something like that. But with the exception of the transmission, that it takes a while to get through the gears, this, like from there to there, losing 2,000 RPM between gear shifts is an odd thing. So, but there was no power. It felt like there was no torque drop off anywhere in there. So if I was in the middle of a turn, I could, whatever gear I happened to be in, I could stay in it.
Yeah.
And wouldn't have to worry about finding or staying in that sweet spot.
It's very track oriented, this car. It's like, please take off and stay at that speed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right. Thank you, Kyle.
No problem. Thank you.